Is the Earth hollow? The hollow Earth theory is a concept proposing that planet Earth is entirely hollow or contains a substantial interior space. Some believe there are caverns under the surface which leads to an underworld. The idea is both insane and fascinating at the same time. But what if we could tie two conspiracy theories together? Would they make more sense? But let's stick to the hollow Earth theory for now. In 1947, Admiral Richard Byrd, a pilot full of adventure, claims during a flight over the North Pole, he entered or flew into an opening in the earth and encountered the civilization that lived there. He allegedly was able to park his airplane and had a conversation with a representative who lived there and was scolded by him for humanity's recent invention of the atomic bomb, and was warned of a future dark age to come if humans didn't get their act together. Byrd was then sent on his way to deliver this message to his fellow humans. Keep in mind, Admiral Byrd was a decorated military member and a public figure. Those who knew him say it would have been completely out of character for him to make up something so absurd, knowing what it could do to his reputation. Is it possible there is a race of beings living under our feet with far more advanced technology than we have? And would they be willing to share with us once they see we are no longer a threat to ourselves? Okay, so what's the other absurd theory I plan on tying to the hollow Earth theory? Well, some far-out conspiracy theorists believe that the United States natural parks are natural parks for one reason: the government's excuse to guard them and to ultimately block off certain areas. What do most national parks have in common? Caves. Since the National Park Service opened in 1916, or it was established in 1916, there have been more than 1,000 visitors go missing, and often without a trace. The cave theory ties in because some believe that caves are, as well as the North and South Pole, entrances to the underworld civilization, and the people who strangely go missing at our national parks are actually being abducted, an action that may be approved by the U.S. government for research purposes to our underworld neighbors. You know, no big deal, just lab rats for a weird underworld cult. But there are other people, like the author of Missing 411, who believe Bigfoot is responsible. Maybe that sounds more rational. Nah, not really. Some theorize that the missing stumble into a portal that leads to another dimension. Yeah, I don't find that likely either. But it is strange nonetheless. So what did Admiral Byrd see while he was allegedly inside the Earth? He reported luscious green fields with spectacular colors, along with advanced built cities, and of course their civilization. In 2002, a strange caller appeared on a cult American radio show, Coast to Coast AM with Art Bell, saying that after he was involved in a near-death experience in a car accident, that at that time he was telepathically given information about the hollow Earth and that it had an opening at the North Pole. He went on to say there are cavern systems and caves that traverse the entire mantle underneath the Earth's core. And because of the special atmosphere, living creatures were protected from pollutants and harmful rays. He stated there was herds of mammoths and ancient tribes down there, and members of these tribes lived to about 1,700 years old. I don't know if I would want to live that long, but more power to them. But like the hollow Earth theory, some believe in the concave theory. Instead of saying humans live on the surface of the Earth, some claim we live on the inside surface of a hollow world, so that our universe itself lies in the world's interior. There is literally a theory for everything. Like, am I even making this video right now? Some would say no. Me? Not too sure. I'm on my 4th day without antidepressants. Anything could be make-believe. You decide.